Welcome all to KH No Filter Football, the Chelsea Unfiltered show, the best show on right now. Spread the word, like and share the video, subscribe to the channel because YouTube are trying to screw us.
Screw us with the numbers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So subscribe to the channel, like, share the video. We're here for Chelsea Unfiltered. No set subjects at all. We're here with the main boss, the godfather of the channel, Kai. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. We would like just to give a few minutes for Claude, because I actually met Claude a few times on the terrace, and he's one of the most humble people that you wouldn't think that he's humble with the amount of people that he actually know who he is, but he's actually one of the nicest gentlemen on football YouTube, And I don't want to speculate how did he pass away or whatever.
We're just gonna give him the respect. Family released it and said it was natural causes. So
so we're not gonna. So all my condolences and thoughts with his prayers with his family,
Yeah.
And I hope everything goes well with his family and they were able to mourn, peacefully without people bothering them. What about you guys? How are you guys doing?
Marshall.
I'm doing pretty good, guys. Like what Kai was saying before. Look, I don't know the guy that much, but from what I have seen, he seemed like a swell guy. Everyone always had good thing to say about him, and it's really sad. These are the times where, when it comes to football, we put all the rivalries aside and we just come together to really appreciate someone for who they were, despite being at another team or whatever. And it's really nice to see. Condolences to their family, and obviously it's never easy to go through that, especially if he's such a big part of a fan base and a culture. So condolences to him. But other than that, no, we've been okay. The international week is finally done. We've finally made it. We're over here. We're going to talk a little bit about that and talk about a little bit about Chelsea and all that jazz. But I'm looking forward to it, man. This is going to be a good show.
And real Chris, how you doing, bro?
I am doing good, and with Claude, I loved watching the guy, even when I was young, years now, back in, I would say, when we beat him 6-0, and the guy, he had so many iconic moments on everything, and he's such an enjoyment to watch, and it's sad to see him go because I loved watching him.
Let me just say as well, man, if ever, I know this channel is called No Filter, but if anyone embodied No Filter, it was Claude, man. He spoke from the heart. He never flip-flopped. He gave credit where it was due. People say he gave hours of entertainment. No, man, he gave years. He gave years of entertainment, man. You know what I mean? And then Terry and Diesel with him on that channel as well. So, you know what I mean? Big up to you, Claude, man. Rest in honor, my bro. And whatever Terry and Diesel decide to do next on that channel, man, they've got our backing here. So big up to Claude, man. He's going to be missed. He's going to be missed by a lot of people. So Chelsea Unfiltered. I don't see. That's just insulting. I mean, look what they've done. They've taken a picture of me right there. Look what they've done right there. Look what they've done. Look what they've done right there. I mean, oh my god.
Kind of did you dirty there.
And then the opposite. Then the opposite. Look, see? The opposite. I have, yes, I did say, yes, it's gone. How dare you?
You know what you need, Andrew? We need to get start. That thing was leave Britney alone, that guy. We're gonna make you a one. Every time somebody sticks a piss, you're just gonna.
I like that. It's fine as long as it's not insulting or something like that. I'm absolutely fine.
Yeah,
so it's all good. That's right, babyface. That's right, babyface.
There we go. Smooth talking, Andrew.
I didn't want to talk about this, but we want to whatever. It's unfiltered. Marshall wants to talk about the international.
Of course I do.
Because he is a big advocate of that. Most of us are so glad we're less than 48 hours away from Chelsea.
I'm glad too. I'm glad too. But
for us, these 2 weeks are an inconvenience. So, Marshall, let's take your unfiltered view of the international football as this happened.
So, guys, I don't know if anyone else has been watching it but me. I did catch a few games. I didn't catch them all, obviously, but things are looking interesting for sure. Notice that the thumbnail.
You'd never know, Hassan. You'd never know, man. Even if I did, man, you'd never know.
One day,
Never,
maybe.
You almost found out today. But that's besides the point.
Come on.
but I will say, during International Week, I have kept an eye on a few things. I did want to keep an eye on our boy in the States, Christian Pulisic. I did want to keep an eye a little bit on Christian Mount. Wow, Mason Mount. And I also did want to keep an eye out for Kai Havertz. And funny enough, actually, these kids are all playing as number 10s, or at least wearing the number 10 jerseys for their country, which is, I think that's a fantastic thing to see. I don't know if it's going to be a consistent thing. I don't know if it means anything at all. I'm not saying anything, but who knows? Speculation, you know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyways, Christian, and this is one of the things that I like about international break. It gives a chance for players that are out of form to kind of come back into form. Christian Pulisic, and even though, it's not the best teams, we're talking Jamaica, Northern Ireland. No, not Northern Ireland. It was just Ireland, and then there was another team there. I can't remember. I didn't actually catch that game. Christian Pulisic has actually been doing pretty good. He's actually been. It looks like he's coming back into form, which is nice to see, considering that he's been off the radar with Tuchel, hasn't really gotten much playing time. He did get man of the match against Sheffield, but we don't really want to talk about that game because that game was atrocious. Mason, I don't know about you guys. I think he scored against San Marino. Did he score anything else? Has he done much else out of that?
I don't count that. Even you can score against them, Marshall.
I know. It's San Marino, but there's a little bit of form going on for him. He was able to play. Southgate once again playing him in all the games, I believe. I don't think, was he benched for Albania? I don't know. Did you guys play Albania? I think you did. Mason.
Who? Oh yeah, he played every game.
So he played every single game, which. Yep. I mean, look, if you're a player like Mason who's a little bit out of form right now, something like an international break to break away from tactics, take a break from the club football, that'll helps a lot. He scored against Albania too, so I mean, he's at least scoring, which is good. He's at least trying to get shots on target, which is something we need from him more often, especially when he plays. He needs to be better at his creativity, as Kai's expressed. He needs to be better at his shooting, as Kai's expressed. Like all these things that we've talked about before. And another big one, and he looked phenomenal when I saw him against Romania. Fucking Kai Havertz, man. Kai Havertz is coming into a form that was the form that we thought we were going to get when we bought him, right? Like, if you saw him against Romania, I didn't actually see. I don't think he played yesterday. Was it against Macedonia? But he played absolutely fantastically. He looked like a world class player over on the right forward. I think he was playing, and yeah, I mean Germany. Rudiger looked really good too. Timo apparently didn't have such a good time. He's still struggling a little bit. I think he just needs to stop. I just think we need a little break from football for Timo. Just once the season's over, maybe recharge, reevaluate where you are in life and all that jazz. He missed the sitter apparently.
Can I comment on it, Marshall, on Timo?
Oh, go yeah, of course.
You know what's crazy though? Like you remember when before he came to Chelsea, that game against Spain, where he set the whole defense on their ass and he hit it bottom corner against Spain. What happened to that guy, man?
I don't know, man. I really think. Go for it, Chris.
No, I was going to say about Timo Werner. The thing about him, I think he's overthinking things a lot more now since he knows he's missing a lot of chances and it's just getting to his head. So I don't. I
didn't really put that on, man.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what he needs to start to break out of that curse he has, just not scoring. But yeah, I feel like he will come next season. I just have that feeling. We know what potential player he can be again. Like, he was good for Leipzig, really good still. Like, and he has to get used to the system and England and low block Brexit teams and all that crap.
I really think it's exactly what you're saying, real Chris, where like this is what I mean. Like, I think he just needs the season to be over so that he can just relax a little bit. Next season, new season, you're adapted. You don't have nearly as much pressure. Oh, well, maybe you do, but it's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be nearly as bad as like now. We're like, oh, he's still not scoring. You're going to have a new season to start fresh. You're going to, whatever's on your mind, whatever anxiety you have or stress or whatever about not scoring goals, let that go. Start the new season fresh, get your foot in the door, work your way into the team. Just because the other thing too about Timo is that he's hardworking. Like out of all of our flops, like a Torres or a Morata, out of all of them, he's been the most hardworking. He's still getting in there. He's still getting assists. He's still adding to the play, pulling away defenders. He's still, doing something for the team. So there's a lot we still appreciate it and you still see how good he is. He just needs to score goals. Rudiger did fantastic over the weekend. How did you were watching Wales, Chris? You know who I think real Chris looks like? What? I think real Chris looks like Dan James. Doesn't Dan James sound like someone? I don't know. Doesn't Dan James look like someone who sounds like real Chris?
I have no idea, man.
There's only one picture of me on social media, and that's when I was like 16, and I look like a 12-year-old
Dan
anyway.
James.
Oh my god!
I just Dan James in disguise.
Just automatically associate you the picture of that dog, man. To me, that's you. That dog, that's you. Yeah. When I see that dog, I'm like, that's real, Chris. That's it.
Yeah, I
think I shaved for that. I think I shaved for that game, man.
Also, you know what? Your name is kind of like what's it called, man? Fuck, I'm losing my English, man. Switching between languages, man. You know what's funny? It's like your name is real Chris, but none of us know who the real Chris is, man. The irony.
It's ironic. Yeah, there we go. It's ironic.
I'm sorry, I got so used to this picture now that if you were to show your face, I'd want you to bring the picture back.
That's not Chris. That's not real Chris.
You're not real Chris.
What happened to the fucking dog?
I don't know what made me want to. Yeah, just use my dog. I don't really rep players, so I just use that.
Real Chris, I wanted to ask you, how did Ampadu look like for Wales? Because he's someone that I've been trying to gauge, but it's hard. It's hard to watch Sheffield play.
Last game.
Of course,
I don't.
Even
did he start the Belgium game?
Even you don't want to watch Wales, Chris.
No, I didn't watch the last game. Man. I watched highlights of it, but I watched the Belgium game, and if you saw Wales' goal against Belgium, it was beautiful. I think it's Harry Wilson who scored it as well. But it's one-touch football passing.
No, it was a nice goal.
Yeah,
but then De Bruyne came and slapped you up. So.
The thing is, what let Wales down in that game? Yeah, De Bruyne's long-range goal, and I think one of our defenders slipped for the header. It's a mess up. Wales.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Continue, Chris. Yeah, keep going.
No, I was just gonna say it's just what lets Wales down. They haven't got the best quality in players, have they? They got Ampadu, Welsh Xavi, Ramsey, Dan James. They got Gareth Bale if he turns up, and they got Harry Wilson and a couple of defenders maybe. But and they still got Hennessy as a goalkeeper.
Good lord,
he's getting old. He is.
Yeah, but Hennessy. The only good Hennessy is a drink.
No, yeah, exactly. I when he was naming those players, I only know Gareth Bale, man. Is Ramsey still alive? Is he out of the picture?
Yeah, he's injured. He's injured right now.
He still plays.
He's injured.
Guys, you don't know who Welsh Xavi is?
Oh my god! Don't even start, man. Oh my god, man.
That name is stuck around after they first mentioned it.
So as for everyone else, unfortunately, Conte got hurt. He's got a minor hamstring injury again. Hopefully, it is minor and it's nothing crazy. Mendy got.
Can I say something about Conte though? I'm starting to get worried, man. Kante is as reliable as O.J. Simpson around drinks, man. I don't like that guy, man. I love Kante, but he's injured too fucking often, man. Like, we really need to do something about it.
Our
Or
version of Tevez.
What?
God
Do you reckon
damn.
it's just like us overusing Kante then, what just like completely knackered the guy? Like every game he's played in now. It's like under Sarri,
Well-
like we overused him. He had to have injections
Yeah.
and stuff for the
Yeah.
final.
That's
and
the
all
thing
that.
too. The thing too is that we didn't really. France didn't really need to play Conte in any of their games. To be honest, like they had, they lost against. They didn't lose. They tied against. Wow, I can't remember the team. I'm drawing a blank. They tied against a country, and it was a country that they should have beaten. and
Wow.
and
Wow. Investigation.
That's good, man. Yeah.
Tied against the
they
country.
tied against a country that I can't even
Wow.
think of right now.
From
And
planet
they should
Earth.
have beaten.
Just so it's not too vague, from planet Earth. They played.
Yeah, from planet Earth.
Yeah.
let me look this up. I think it was Ukraine. Yeah, it was Ukraine. Yeah, I remember it was Ukraine. They tied against Ukraine, and they didn't really need Conte for that game. They didn't need to play in the whole game either. So that was unfortunate. Mendy, I don't know if Mendy's back, but
Yeah,
apparently
he's back.
Mendy.
Mendy's fine.
Okay, he
Mendy's
is.
fine.
He had dental procedures, something like that. I'm not sure if Ziyech played because I know Morocco. I think Morocco already kind of like qualified for their.
Morocco
for
qualified like 3 years ago, man. You know what I mean? They're like, it's like
Exactly.
it's
So
like the African teams, they qualify like 2 years in advance. Some of it's like the South American teams do the same, but they play like 400 games to qualify. You know what I mean?
unfortunately for me, no South American qualifiers. So Thiago Silva stayed. Emerson played for Italy. He looked okay. Who else? Chilwell played a little bit for England. Timo, we talked about Timo. Cho played for the under 23s. And
under
I
23s
think that's about it.
panel is, like,
Kovacic too. I haven't really seen, but
Yeah, Kovacic was good for Croatia. I think he got he was very good. He got one man of the match.
The only thing I worry about the only thing that bothers me about international football is just getting the guys back injury free. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and you know me, and people in chat, you know me. I'm an honest guy.
Yeah.
I say things the way that they are, and honestly, man, for me, international football is as interesting as youth and women football. I don't watch it at all. I don't enjoy it. Israel is dog shit, so I have no fucking need to watch it unless Spain plays, and Spain has been shit for a while now.
Someone's
So I
got
have no desire to play it. Man.
Someone's got too much time, on their hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
What the hell?
Bloody hell.
I don't even have enough money to
Come
go
on,
over the
man.
Czech Republic right now.
Jesus.
Too far. It's too far, man. Too far for Marshall to get out of
yeah.
here.
Come on, man. He's
Go
busy.
ahead and put him in timeout.
This guy's got no time, man. He sleeps during the day. Do you know what I mean? He's a vampire. This guy.
He doesn't even sleep. I've never seen Marshall sleep, man. I go to sleep at 12. He's still there. I wake up at 8. He's like Marshall, like metaphorically making coffee.
Yeah.
He's like, what's up, guy?
Yeah, unless Kai literally woke up and I was still awake. Guys, if you haven't already seen it, my Twitch or my YouTube, I do stream, and I was streaming a really fucking horrific game that I was struggling to get through. And Kai helped me. I was playing Amnesia Dark Descent. Oh god, I was so fucking scared, man. This shit was terrible.
I love horror games.
As Kai described it, it was the streets of Romania, and I never want to go to Romania now.
Have you
So-
played
Romanian people, I just wanted to say disclaimer. I know you have a wonderful country, and whoever said that I say that there are vampires walking in your streets, that is not true. I deny all those allegations. I've never said that there are vampires in Romania. I'm sure it's a lovely country with lovely people, and you do have electricity in your streets.
Fucking hell.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I think we're finally done with international football.
The number 10's coming back.
Watching it and talking about it. Jesus Christ. Let's move on to the big transfer news, if there is any. Basically, Haaland Haaland's agent and his dad are going around all over Europe, apparently. Well, they've been in Spain today and yesterday or today, Barcelona and then Real Madrid. Apparently reports they're going to come to England in a week or so. The only clubs are Man United, Man City and Chelsea who can afford him.
Is have one look at Manchester?
Yeah. Well, maybe City might be able to book him. But how confident is everyone after everything that he will choose Chelsea to come to? Has it gone up? Has it gone down, or is it the same? Kai.
Honestly, I am confident as far as Chelsea, because I know when Chelsea wants a player, they will try their best to get a player. The issue with Chelsea is if Chelsea can't get a player, even if it's 10 million, like less than they actually are willing to pay, they won't pay it and they drag it till the last day, and then we'll end up with a player who's worth jack shit, or like our third option who is gonna sell in 2 or 3 years for like half of less than that fucking price.
Mm-hmm.
So if we want to get him, we can get him. But will we get him? That's the thing that I'm worried about. That we will start going to Lukaku, and then Lukaku's not available, and we will end up with somebody like an Immobile or something.
No.
Willer's gonna have a heart attack. That's what I'm saying.
Kai, this is what will happen. We won't get Lukaku either, and the next thing you're going to hear, Kai, and I'm glad you're sitting down when I say this. Breaking news from Chelsea: Tammy Abraham has signed a new 5-year contract.
I'm sure Kai
for
another
5 years, man.
But I mean, here's the thing about now that we've been paying a little, now that the whole Haaland thing is kind of surfaced again, and we see all these updates.
Yeah,
I've been hearing a few commentaries and sports pundits talk about this, and even though we can afford Haaland, by all means, we definitely can. We can get him this summer. And for Dortmund, it might be the case that it is the most convenient for them. Apparently, it might not be so convenient for... If I can get this right, I think it might not be so convenient for Mino Raiola because not many teams would be able to afford it. And if they were to sell Haaland next summer instead, because the price, or it was, what is it? His release clause is for summer 2022, right? If they were to sell him in summer 2022, they would be able to squeeze in more agent fees and money for the club itself into his price. So there is a chance that he might not go, even though Chelsea definitely can't afford him. And I do think Chelsea can get him this summer. So I don't know what you guys think about that.
I'm going.
Sorry, go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
I'm going to say, when Chelsea win the Champions League this year, we're going to do exactly the same thing. Yeah, we're going to do exactly the same thing with Eden Hazard.
I agree.
Eden Hazard join the Champions League. No, joining Chelsea in the Champions League winners. Erling Haaland joining the Champions League winners. It's going to happen.
Okay. Well.
I really do think I agree with Chris. I think it's one of those instances that we'll see, because it's not just it at the end of the day it does fall on Haaland, right? But you gotta take into mind that there's other people involved in this decision. His family, so his father, who's a big part of this decision, Mino Raiola and Borussia. I'm sure Borussia would like to sell them this year, so that they can make the most money out of him. But then again, I think Borussia also said they're not interested. They're not trying to sell him this year.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
I don't know. We don't know what to
believe. Can I say something? It's the first time I heard somebody call Dortmund Borussia, man. I had some goes off to you. Usually people call it Dortmund, man.
Sometimes I'll say BVV. Sometimes I'll say Dortmund. Sometimes I'll say Borussia. I like to keep it up, spice things up, keep some variety.
Don't get BVB confused with BBC, man. It's the
yes, that's a great British broadcasting company. You're absolutely right, Kai.
But I do agree with Chris, that if we do win the Champions League, which I really think we will, it would be an automatically signing for Erling Haaland. I think he'll want to come because of that.
That's true. That statement by Hassan. BVB are buying youth academy. That's what they are.
Man. That is kind of true.
That's what we just. That's what we should start doing.
Am I the only one who thinks like Dortmund kits are dead, man? I can't stand the yellow color, man. I've never liked the yellow color.
Oh, the kids! I thought you meant the kids. I'm like, what? Gio-Reyna's really good, dude.
Hey, Johnny. I mean, Marshall. I don't care about the kids. I'm not Johnny, man. I don't care about the kids, man.
Jesus Christ.
Alex is joining
us.
Right, guys.
Just a second, guys. I'm gonna get a Pepsi.
Yeah. Welcome,
you
Alex.
guys all good?
Yeah, all good, mate. All good.
We're good, man. We're good.
We are talking about Haaland, like we probably will do. Like you'll hear everyone talk about him daily for the next
3 months,
4 months, or something like that. You know.
Yeah.
But just the big news of him, just literally him and his dad just trolling around. You know, trolling everyone, going around Europe. I say Europe, Spain.
But look, man, the thing is, I think the saga is starting now. You know, the saga has started today, and it's just, you know, this is the time when they're gonna start bidding. You know, they're gonna be tomorrow. You're gonna see there'll be a Chelsea maybe. Then another day there'll be another club. They're starting the bidding, and they're starting to create a story, you know, between different teams. You know, obviously there's a lot of opinions based on people where he's gonna go. You know what I mean? He could come to Chelsea, and I think, you know, there's a really high chance that he will come to Chelsea. But we still have to think that there's other clubs in it also. I think the way I think it's gonna go. I think if Abramovich really wants him, we will get him. I think that will work, because also it is Raiola. However, I think how it's going to work, because I think the relationship, I think Raiola and his father are quite close, and they want what's Haaland's best move for his development. And they're gonna hear. I think they just want to hear what from each club. For example, like I think the 4 clubs who are probably the main 4 clubs: Barcelona, Real Madrid, Chelsea, and Man City. I don't think Man United are not even in the question, because they won't be able to pay all the money.
You know what's funny? Liverpool fans think they have a chance, man.
No, man. No chance.
They couldn't even get Werner.
With their finances, man, they're gonna you know who they're gonna end up? They're gonna end up with. Do any of you remember what's his name? That guy who played for QPR, Charlie Austin, right? Charlie Austin. That's who they're gonna end up with, man.
But,
you know, another thing too about Haaland is that apparently, and I didn't know this, apparently Mino Raiola has beef with Pep Guardiola. Yeah, so I think there's a lot of signs, because here's the other thing too. We mentioned Barcelona and we mentioned Real Madrid. I don't know the extent of their financial issues. I don't think any of us do. We just know what we see on the news and the media. But if we're taking into consideration that they have these financial issues, there is no fucking way that you can tell me straight to my face and have me try to believe you when you're trying to tell me that they're interested in buying him this summer. There's no way they're going to drop 150 euros for a Haaland when they're struggling financially to even re-sign a contract for Sergio Ramos, or they're talking about maybe having Messi drop his wages and stay at the club, or selling him. So I think the brightest light here is that Chelsea is the favorite of all.
I also think, though, if this was a normal summer, like normal finances, I think Real Madrid and Barcelona have more of a chance, because normally the clubs would accept when they're not going to get all the money straight up, they're going to get it in, you know, like we did with Hazard, right? I think it's different this year. I think they're looking for close to 150 as possible. So, you know what I mean? So, it'll be interesting to see.
Sorry, I think also, Marshall, what you said with Barcelona, I love the Spanish government and the banks in Spain.
Same, Rodrigo, same.
Loan a lot to they loan a lot of money to Real Madrid and Barcelona's. So whenever, to be honest with this all the debt thing, to be honest, I don't think. Yes, I think it will play some kind of part, but I think if they had a chance to get him, I think they'll still try and get him. Because
I mean, yeah, I think if anything, I think Mino is trying to go to all these countries, gauge where they are financially and when they plan to buy Haaland, because I think a lot of these teams that are rumored to buy Haaland, let's be realistic, only 2 of them I can see actually buying him this summer. Yeah. Chelsea and Man City. And Man City has beef with Mino Raiola. And I mean Pep, not Man City.
You guys are United.
United's not going to do shit.
No,
United ain't go get him.
They're not going to pay the fees. They're not going to pay the agent fees. They probably don't even want to do another deal with Raiola again. So I don't think they're going to go there again.
Raiola's fallen out with United, hasn't he?
Yeah,
I don't know. There's a lot of but
you're gonna get a bit of money. He's gonna stand back up, man.
Exactly. Yeah, I do think money changes a lot. Do you know what I mean? And look at Raiola. Look at Raiola. Look how he turned up today to Barcelona, man. He looked like he's going to get He looked like he's going to get a paper at a corner shop. You know what I mean?
Oh man!
He wasn't turning up like in a suit already.
But you see, those are the guys.
But that's how he is. That's how he. You see, that's what he looked like when he signed the contract for Pogba, which at the time was the biggest transfer in history. That's just how the guy is, man. He's just shaped like an avocado, man. That's
the man looks like he was gonna buy French bread from the Italian bakery next door or some shit.
Man looks like a taxi driver. He looks like a taxi driver.
I have a better one, Marshall. He looks like he just ran to Walmart to pick up some milk.
He looks like a taxi driver. That's what he looks like.
Taxi driver, man. Jeez.
Yes, but we've upgraded. So we've added a seventh person.
By the way,
we got the upgrade, guys.
If you guys didn't know this, right? If you guys in chat didn't know this, we don't have that annoying duck fucking logo on the right.
Thank God.
We can have more than 6 people now because we upgrade to premium, man.
I didn't get rid of Hassan. He left by himself. I didn't get rid of him. He left by himself.
All right. We're down to 6 again. Damn it.
Yeah. Wait, hang on. We're get fingers right. No. That is.
Andrew, no matter how much you point this way, your finger's not going to change the other way. Oh my God! But okay. Slendz, what do you think about this whole nuance with the Mino Raiola Haaland case?
Do you know what, bro? Listen, I've been thinking about this, right? And Mino Raiola, man, like imagine how you feel as Dortmund right now. Yeah, you see this Mino Raiola guy. He's just going around the country, just showing off your prize, Dortmund's prize, just showing them off, saying, "Listen, how much do you guys want for him?" I'm just kind of wary of it now. Do you know what it's like? It's like imagine you sleep with a girl, right? And she has a reputation of cutting off dicks after you sleep with her, yeah? That's what it is with Mino Raiola, man. So if you get into bed with him, you never know what's gonna happen after that. He might just change his mind and just cut it off, just give it to the highest bidder. That's the problem. So I'm wary of it, but if the prize is Haaland, then I'm not. I think it's worth the risk. But if we don't get him, listen, I'm in the Lukaku trade. I know people won't like that.
Dude, the Me Too movement. The Me Too movement is knocking on Mino Raiola's door right now.
I think Dortmund know what he's doing. Okay, Dortmund won 150 million. They don't care who does it. You know what I mean?
Well, it could happen to us, bro. It could happen to us easily, man. Within 2 or 3 years of having us, you look at Madrid and Barca, be like, oh, you know what? This guy's one of the best strikers in the world. We want him at Spain to compete against Mbappe and Madrid.
Slendz.
Can I say something about that?
Hang on, Chris. I'll let you go, Chris, after this. Slendz, if he pops up and we bag 3 titles in the Champions League while he's in the 3 years, then I don't care.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're still going to make a profit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Go on, real quick.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, I was going to say, like, you say you're going 3 years, but look at Eden Hazard. He's a massive Real Madrid fan. He was going to want to go to Real Madrid. It took him 7 years. He might end up loving it at Chelsea. A lot of players like Fabregas as well loved it.
But you know why it took him 7 years? Because we have stubborn cunts to deal with, man, when it comes to transfers. When do you remember the last time we saw the players we wanted to keep, man? Courtois found out the hard way. Apparently, Marina. Did you hear the article? He was with the Athletic, and he was like, he was supposed to leave 2 years before he actually left. Because every year we tell him, "Oh, don't worry, we're gonna have to leave next season." And next season we actually start contacting.
The problem is that you know how rigid we are. We have a great negotiation tactics here. We've got Marina, but once you let in someone like Mino into your team, it's like a cancer. You just let him in, and you know what? Like this guy's got the most power, man. The reason he's the greatest agent around right now is because of the way he deals with things, man. He doesn't take shit from anyone. Look what he's doing to United. He's terrorizing United. Literally, the United fans hate him. Hate him.
Yeah, but I will say Marina is pretty strong at like all these like tactics in this. I would say.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be quite interesting.
They got fucking Ed Woodward in charge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was gonna say United have a reputation of bending over in it when it comes to negotiations. Mourinho's not like that. Look when Bayern came to folios for Hudson-Odoi. Mourinho didn't say.
Did you guys remember? Did you see what Oli said when they asked him about trophies?
It's for ego.
Yeah. If it was Roman, man, he would send them home by post, man. He'd be like, "Nah, man, you're leaving, man. You're not staying here anymore, man."
Oh my god.
Ollie's a joke, man.
This is gonna be a long transfer thing because we're only in April, and it's gonna be it's gonna be whoever bids the most essentially.
I think because obviously Haaland is the most hot topic at the moment, but I think in like 1 or 2 months, João Felix, Harry Kane, Lautaro Martinez are going to all come out. There's going to be more options, I think. Things are going to start coming out more. Obviously, at the moment, it's only Haaland. But being mentioned in the media. So,
I think City will go for Lautaro Martinez, man. He fits them more, man. His first touch is like amazing. His passing, he reminds me more of a kind of an Aguero type than he is.
Trust me.
I don't see City going for Haaland because it doesn't fit them, man. They like the slicky kind of pass their players, you know.
Can I ask you guys a question? Can we talk about the elephant in the room, man? Lukaku. Can we talk about him?
Oh, he is an elephant, man.
I'm okay with it.
The statement, man.
I knew it. No, what I was going to say, right?
Typical response.
That's such a one, man. So there you go.
Typical response.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Listen, Kai, you back Timo Werner, right? We all do, right? But can we admit? Can we admit? No, I back him, even though I'm the one who talks about him the most. He's my striker at the end of the day. But can we admit that this guy's his touch is just as good as Lukaku's, right? So how can we back this guy? Why do we back this guy but not this guy? Come on, man! For me,
Slendz can answer that question.
Go on, bro.
I was gonna say we're paying 50 million for a striker who only works when we use him to our strengths. What's the point paying another 40 more, 90 million for a striker that we have to use
Hassan,
for?
You're saying that, bro. You're saying that, but for how many years of his career? Yeah, of course you're right. But the thing is, Lukaku's worked in 2 different leagues with 4 different teams, and he's proven it to me. I understand. Listen, Werner at Leipzig
with 4 different systems as well. Now he's playing with another striker, with a deeper striker at Inter as well.
But, bro, he's been a lone striker for Everton, bro. He's been a lone striker for West. Even the first season for United, he's been a lone striker.
No, I'm backing you. I'm saying he's flexible.
You
can even play with Werner, man, because Werner is similar to Martinez in a way.
Yeah,
of course, exactly.
Let me just debunk this low block shit because Werner's had loads of chances, man. He's just not. He's just not finished.
He ain't it, guys. He ain't it. I'm sorry.
You know, he scored 2 goals since November.
Yeah, he scored 2 goals since November. You know, the problem is when Chelsea announced him, they announced him as a striker. They should just announce him as a forward, but then no one would be having a go at him. You know what I mean? They would have gone.
It's so sad, man, honestly.
You know what he's doing?
Slendz, I said it in the beginning, right? Like I said in the beginning of the stream, it baffles me, man. Because you remember the international game was against Germany, where he just set the whole fucking team on their ass.
Yeah. Listen, Southampton, bro. Southampton,
man. What happened to the guy, man? What happened to the guy? That's what baffled me, because I know there's a player in there, man. Like,
of course there is.
Average strikers don't score goals like the way he did against Southampton, the way he did against Spurs, the way he did against Germany. But something is not there, man. And we can't a striker who's not there. You know what I mean?
To be honest, I don't. On the ball, he just, man. I don't know, man. I'm losing patience.
Yeah, but neither is Vardy. He's not the most technical player, man. But
of course he isn't. Yeah, he isn't. But do you know the main problem? I've always said with Werner, I've always said this, bro. When someone doesn't have close control and doesn't have technical ability, which I don't think he does, I don't rate them as a player. Because for me, he's just a runner and a finisher. He's an extreme runner. He runs really well. He presses really well. But I don't want to hear this about strike. I want to hear the following lines. Good finisher. That's what I care about. I don't care about running, pressing. Fuck that shit, bro. I want goals. That's what I want. But he's just not doing it.
Let me ask you guys something. Our last international break was back in November, right?
Yeah.
All
right, Chelsea conspiracy time.
Fuck me, man.
What if he needed another international break to come back into form.
Well, with that miss from last night, I don't think he ain't coming back to form.
Marshall, maybe what they do is international break. They just replace him, man. They replace him with his twin brother, and then his twin brother comes to experiment at Chelsea, and then he goes back to Germany again.
Thank you, Slendz. Slendz understands, man. Hive mind. Come on,
of course.
You know what he needs. What Werner needs. Those movies like where the guy is just like all of a sudden you play the training music, he gets a buzz cut, and he comes out as a whole new player, man. Werner needs to do that, man. Just play him Eye of the Tiger, get him some fucking buzz cut, and let's move from there, man. Come back as a completely different player.
God. But yeah, so I think with Werner, we just need to be patient. I think he just needs the season to end. I think he just needs the season to end and start fresh the next season.
Can I just hang on? I'll let Alex go this.
Yeah.
You've heard the term scraping the bottom of the barrel, right? With this comment, this isn't even that. It's underneath the barrel.
No, Andrew, I'm not having this. Sorry, I'm not having this. Listen, I'm 6'5", yeah, and I've got more technical ability than Tammy. I don't want to hear this.
That doesn't mean much.
You're just gonna be in the Moroccan Tammy, man. Why do we need that, man? Why do we need that?
I can score headers, bro. At least I can score headers. You know what I mean?
Go on, Alex, bro. Go on, Alex, bro. What are you going to say?
Look, man, I just want to say that, like, yes, Timo Werner has not been up to his heights. And the thing is I'm getting annoyed about is that a lot of people, yes, I want to give him a chance, yeah. But he's been, like, treated as if, oh, come on, just give him a chance. He's a young player. He's 25.
Yeah.
And he should, I mean, it's just, at the moment, I just... People are trying to say, oh, okay, come on, you can do better, it's fine, you'll do better next season. There's questions to think about. Even Morata had a better season than him.
Yeah.
Morata had a better season than him. And
bro, Sadiq, have you ever been on our channel, man?
We were slating Morata. And not many fans, but not too many. There's some people that are saying Werner, but we're being nicer. But why? But why are we being as nice?
The issue I have is he's 25, right? Is he 25?
Yeah.
He just turned 20 like a few weeks ago.
I mean, it's going to sound harsh what I'm going to say, but Sergio Aguero at 25, bro. Sergio Aguero was an accomplished finisher, man.
But Sergio Aguero was a generational fucking talent.
No, but
he is a generational talent.
He scored more goals than fucking Thierry Henry, man.
Yeah,
but
in less games.
In less minutes as well, not only less games.
Kai, what I'm saying is he going to get better? He's 25 already, bro. Do you know what I mean? Is he going to get better?
But Andrew, go on.
See, I can argue with this just based on the fact because I know what he can do. Because I've watched him for RB Leipzig. He's a very good player, and he showed when he first came to Chelsea as well. And the fact that he's struggling at the national team as well, it shows that it's not only a Premier League form. Because it's like he was doing it before and he was doing it amazingly. Just something is not there. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Can I just say,
in the comments, there's a lot of... for me. It's got till January for me.
It's next January. But the thing is, bro, in the comments right now, there's a lot of love for Tammy, yeah? Here's what I'll say about Tammy. I'll tell you what.
He never runs if he thinks we have love for fucking Tammy, man.
No. In the comments, people are love. But what I'll say about Tammy is, Tammy, if he was in the positions that Werner was, he would score. But here's the thing. No, I'll tell you what, Kai, he wouldn't get in those positions in the first place. That's my problem.
Exactly.
He doesn't get in the positions.
His
in the first
movement's
place.
terrible. His movement.
That's what it is. That's what it is. At least Werner has that over.
Yeah.
Hey, I actually watched a movie about him yesterday, man. It was nice, man. Have you guys watched Slender, man? It was nice.
No, but
it's partly me and him, bro. It's partly me.
But you know what we need to do? Stop buying system players. Stop buying players for who they are. And we need to buy players that are actually going to fit the way that we play.
But we don't know the way that we're gonna play because we keep changing fucking manager like Tinder girls, man. So how the fuck are we supposed to predict it, man?
Go on, Alex.
I have a question for you guys. So, would you guys judge Roman Abramovich for the last 5 years in the recruitment as being dog shit?
No, Roman Abramovich is not the one who makes the recruitments.
It's Marino.
It's not even Marino. It's like this guy who's melting. It's called Scott something, man. Scott something. This guy, he's our head scout.
We brought in Danny Drinkwater, Danny Drinkwater to this club.
We used to have the best.
That's the thing, though. Roman gives the money. It's up to the board to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Roman just gives the money. He doesn't runs the
The
club.
only time he steps in if there's a generational talent like Haaland or Torres. The last time we remember generational talent.
Alex, the problem is, Alex. Do you know the problem is
That's
that,
all I was
I
gonna
saw
say.
in the comments. Yeah, in the comments, we buy players based on the manager we have, right? And that's not the right thing to do. Like we need to buy players to fit our system. Our system needs to be implemented, not a manager. But we have a football director or Marina. We set the tone of how we want to play, whether it's the Sarri way, the Conte way, or it's a Tuchel way. If we set that, no matter what manager comes in, but as long as we get a manager who has the same principles and values, the players will always fit into any system.
Like the likes of Bayern Munich. But
Yeah,
then
of
the
course,
other
bro.
thing,
Of course.
The thing that we do in the last couple of years is that imagine Roman Abramovich. He's like, imagine these are the players. He's going to a shop and he's like, he's on the King's Road, yeah, or he's in central London, yeah. He's like, oh, I like that jacket. I'll just buy it from where I see it from outside the window. I won't try it on. I'll just buy it off the shelf. You know what I mean? At the moment, we're just buying players for what they see. Teams like Leicester at the moment. A lot of the players that Leicester bought, the voice worked out. The voice and at the moment, I don't know. I'm judging the recruitment of Chelsea at the moment because we seem to be buying these big name players, but at the moment they're not all
I mean, to be fair, that was my unpopular opinion before what you said. So I kind of agree what you're saying.
But I think the only player that I think is actually probably what's going to work is Kai Havertz. I think that's the best. I think that's the best transfer that he did.
What?
Yeah.
You look nothing like him, bro.
Like Declan Rice.
He doesn't look like him.
You're blind, man. Literally, we're like different. We're different race. First of all, we're different race.
If you're drunk, maybe.
I think Santana man might be Stevie
really
Wonder.
Drunk,
might be
maybe.
Stevie Wonder, man.
You have to be
drunk.
Like really, like on the verge of throwing out blackout drunk. Like that's.
Right.
Can you go to the next comment, Andrew?
Just do a pass, just do a pass, and then we'll see.
From Run Pop.
Just cut your hair, yeah.
Bro, don't compare them two, bro. Have some respect. Benzema's technical ability, bro. That guy he can play as a winger, as a cam, as a striker, and he'll still do amazing. Don't compare him, man.
I'll have
Come on,
Benzema
man.
at Chelsea.
Of course, bro.
Benzema can play wing. I know.
I'm saying
Benzema.
no. But I'm saying based on his ability, bro. Because he has a close control, but he's got intelligent movement. He can actually finish.
Yeah.
His passing is decent. His link up play is decent. So, bro, he can play as a winger. That's what I'm saying. In today's system, today's world.
No, I love Benzema. They're different players.
Wait, can I address something? Like, okay, hold on. I know all of us don't think that Tammy is good enough for Chelsea. We can all agree on that. But I don't think any of us actually think he is a shit player.
I beg the differ. I beg the fucking differ, man.
I don't know.
Man.
Like,
I don't think he's Chelsea quality.
I don't think he's a shit player, considering like you don't just become a shit player and score more, become our lead goal scorer. Like, come on. Like, I know his goals aren't like quality; they are tap-in goals and like poacher goals and shit. But at the end of the day, though, you know the kid's 23 years old. And you know that he could potentially be a decent striker if he learns to fucking stay on his feet and he learns to fucking shoot a ball properly, unlike just tap-ins that he does.
And he learns the movement. And he learns the head.
And he learns the movement. And he learns the head.
Marshall.
But I'm not having this slander that he is a shit player.
Marshall.
No, Tammy's not shit. No.
Wait. Marshall. Tammy Abraham is built like the Chelsea ladies goalkeeper, man. He is not a fucking Chelsea level striker. He reminds me of fucking Peter Crouch, man. His technical ability is trash.
Crouch is better than him. Peter Crouch
Don't disrespect
Peter Crouch is better than him. Peter Crouch at least takes shots outside the box.
Peter Crouch can head, man.
And he can hold the ball as well. Tammy can't hold the ball to save his fucking life, man. No, I'm sorry.
Do you know what, Marshall?
He can actually hold the ball with his hands.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm backing Marshall here. I don't think he's a shit player. He's never been a shit player.
He's a champion.
He's not. No, he's not. Bro, he's not, because he killed it at the championship. He killed it. He was one of the best strikers.
Not only did he kill at the champion. No, hold on. Here's another fact.
Here's another
Slendz, to add to your point. Hold on. He killed at the championship level, and then got promoted, played for Chelsea, and then became our goal scorer and killed it for the first half of the season at the English Premier League level. Puts a little bit of respect on Tammy. He's not.
I'll be honest, bro, Marshall, he's a bottom 6 Premier League team. Bottom 6 Premier League team. That's where I put him. He would kill at Palace.
He's not good enough for Chelsea. I don't want him at Chelsea anymore. He could be at the bench for all I care, but he's not shit.
You know what it is? He's a target man. And play with target man.
He's not a great target man either.
He's not a great target man either.
He's that type of striker, the kind of guy you play the balls to, but they're dying breed, man. Can you name a target man other than him? Even Harry Kane, he's not really a target man because he can move. His positioning is good. Tammy Abraham is just a player who doesn't fit. That's basically what he is, man. He's a bricks striker who and the top players don't play bricks football, man. So he's never gonna make it a top team.
Do you know?
I don't think he wants to stay anyway. I think he wants to leave.
Yeah, he's not going to get.
Again, to me, I don't want him. If he doesn't want to stay, if he doesn't want to compete, if he doesn't think he stands a chance against a Haaland if we sign him, then we don't need that mentality. We need players on our team that want to compete. Look at Well, okay, no, that's a bad example. Never mind, I take it back. No, we need players that need to compete. Yeah,
there's people that are saying he's our top scorer. Yeah, have you ever realized, guys? Have you ever noticed that?
There's a they're all shit.
Yeah, that's but it's not all about goal. Even if it's all about goals,
it isn't all about goals.
It's not because Werner is our highest goal contributor, right? But we can also say he's had a shit season. Do you know what I mean? I don't care about these. Listen, I can tell from my eye test that you're shit. I don't need to see the stats. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Just man, Tammy's very good at tapping in.
Yeah, of course.
Like, how many goals does Tammy Abraham have? That's all I'm going to say.
5 in the Premier League.
How many solo goals that he created by himself? Remember when
he does none.
When he was
by himself last year. Remember the Wolves goal last year when he went past?
Are we going to go all the way to last year, man?
That's what I'm doing, bro. I'm listening. I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel, like Andrew says.
For fuck's sake!
You know what he's doing. You know when you have like the ketchup bottle and there's like the last fucking drops and you squeeze. That's what you're doing, man. Just to big up Tammy a little bit. But if we can't get Haaland, can I ask you this? Who would you guys go to? Other than if we can get Haaland and Lukaku, let's say Lukaku and Haaland, we can't get them. Who would you get?
I keep what we have then.
Fuck that.
No, because okay, I'll take Aguero for free.
No, I don't want.
I believe Kai Havertz can like help Timo Werner in the middle at Navy. I don't know, but like there's not many strikers out there. I would say.
Aguero,
worth it.
I don't think Aguero is going to come to Chelsea. I don't think he's going to risk his legacy with City to come to us for a fucking season where he's going to be injured for the majority.
Lampard did it, so
guys, you know, we might not even get a striker this summer. Like, who's to say we might not even have to get a striker?
If we don't get a striker, I will get Sancho. If we can get Sancho for 20 million, I'll get Sancho.
For us, man. Sancho's very important, man. Because
I get Sancho, if I'm honest, man. Because let's be honest, okay? Let's be honest here. Adoy and Pulisic this season haven't been that impressive. If you look at the season overall, right? None of our wingers have been that impressive. Yeah. After Hazard, all of them have been underwhelming, man.
I will say about Hudson-Odoi, he hasn't exactly had loads of game time this season.
That's not my problem. I don't care. It's not my problem.
I hear that.
He played. He haven't been good at all of them. Is Hudson-Odoi at the moment good enough to be a key player at Chelsea on the wing? No. I honestly doubt it. A lot of people don't want to hear it, but I don't think he is. I think we do need that elite winger, and I think Sancho could be that. And if we can get him for 70 or 80 million, that's a steal.
Can I make 2 points? One, first, let me address something. Harris in the comments. I literally said I don't want Tammy on this team, so I do not want passion players. I don't even like Marcos Alonso, and he kissed the badge and did the knee slide and all that shit. So fuck out of here with that slander, all right? Open your ears and listen to what I'm saying. Secondly, as for Pulisic and Odoi, I think that a big contributor as to why they've had a subpar, unimpressive season is because of Timo. Because for the first half of the season, what did Lampard try to do? Timo on the left. Even right now with Tuchel, we are playing Timo left forward. Cho is naturally a left winger. Pulisic, a left winger. So we are compromising their position so that we can try to make Timo work. And I'm not complaining about Timo. I like his work rate. I like what he's bringing to the team. He just needs to score goals to keep his position. But if you're not bringing goals to that position and we're dropping our quality with players like Pulisic and Cho, we need to sort that out.
No, I disagree with you because when Odoi has been playing on the wing, he hasn't been as good as he had been playing as a wing back. Yeah, I remember recently he played on the. I think a lot of our fan base need to wake up about Odoi. Yes, he has the potential to be good, but he is very, very inconsistent. A lot of the
very good squad player.
But he's inconsistent. Can we rely on him to win us a Premier League? I honestly don't think anybody. I am honestly if I'm gonna be honest, right? I have a lot of my doubts over all of the attacking players. Other than the only player I'm convinced that can be amazing for us is Havertz, based on his technical ability and what I see from him.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Everyone else, including Timo, that I'm starting to change my opinion about. I am not sure that those players are good enough to win us Premier Leagues.
The thing is, Kai,
whether it is injuries, inconsistency, or bad form, could be like three of those reasons. But the reality is, so far, you can't say that you haven't been impressed by any of them. They've all been on and off.
Facts. Do you know what though? Yeah. What I'll say is, that you're talking about striker options. The thing is, Will's not here, so I have to kind of fly a flag for him. Yeah. The player I'm thinking about is I'll give you guys my first scenario. My first scenario would be keeping Havertz as a false nine, just training him there, just making sure that is his position for the future. Number two is a guy called Belotti, right? Here's the thing. The reason I'm saying Belotti because there is a shortage of strikers in Europe for me right now, other than Haaland, Lukaku, Martinez. But for me, I'd look at Belotti. Belotti's got a great goal scoring record. I understand it's in Italy, but if we're scraping the barrel, then it's gonna have to be Belotti. But I'd try Havertz. I'd love to see Havertz as a false nine.
You know who I pick? You know who would actually pick if we couldn't get Haaland and Lukaku? I would pick Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
I was gonna say that.
This guy, his hold-up is not bad. He's pretty decent. His positioning is pretty good in the box. He's really good. He's really good in the box, and his actual passing. I've seen him play for Everton this whole season in general. He looks like he could get good. Like he's only 23, man. Like. I think he's a good player.
I'm not sure about it, man.
Let me make a case.
If we're saying that, why don't I make a case for Danny Ings?
Just make it for Bamford while you're at it. Patrick Bamford.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin is a baller. I think he's a good player.
He's not.
Let me just say something.
He's not a baller.
Wait.
He can't do anything but head.
No, his older play is really good.
Let me say something. Let me make a case.
Chelsea.
Let me make a case for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. All right. So the man.
No way.
Oh. I think he's crashing.
He's got no. I'm looking up stats right now. I'm sorry. I'm looking up stats right now. Right now he's got 25 games and 14 goals. The only people ahead of him are Mo Salah, Kane, and Bruno Fernandes. So think about it this way. And the other thing too, I saw something that connected the dots for me. So over the weekend, we actually saw what Reece James's crosses could look like if they were finished. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin was the person that finished Reece James's crosses, something we've been crying about all season because Tammy how many times have we complained about how Reece James is just getting robbed in broad daylight by our Tammy, by Timo, by Olivier Giroud. If this man is scoring 14 goals with, no offense to Everton fans, to a shit Everton team with not even close to the quality of players that we have, I can only imagine how good he would actually be if he actually came to Chelsea. And wait, can I just say? Let me just land real quick. Go on. How good he would be on Chelsea if we had the quality of players around him. But I will say
that's what people say about Drinkwater as well.
This is a big context. I personally think that if we can't get a Lukaku or a Haaland, I'd rather just not go for any striker.
I agree.
But if we had to go for one, I would say Dominic Calvert-Lewin is my third choice.
Yeah.
Marshall, can I just say, bro? Just
no, Aguero and then Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I'm sorry.
Of course. Can I just say, with Calvert-Lewin, yeah? Now, what I think is, if you want to be a title-winning team, he would be a great second option because he's someone who you can bring on who will hold the ball up and be a header of the ball. But do you know what it is? You know what's mad about him? Number one, he's from a competitor in the Premier League, right? Which means his contract's not ending, so he's going to command a fee of over 80 million because the English quota, English tax, yeah? Because of that, bro, listen, spending 80 million on a Calvert-Lewin, honestly, I'd rather spend that on fucking, bro. Honestly, man, he's way too overpriced.
I'd rather burn the cash.
But do you know what? I told you, bro. For me, I would look at Belotti, but I don't even want Belotti. Honestly, I only want Lukaku, and I don't want those third.
Is that Will in disguise? That Will Burner's account?
Wait, what about that?
What the fuck, man?
Do you know what it is about Torre Martinez?
I agree with you, Slendz, though. I don't want to go for what I want a striker that I know is going to come into the team and actually score goals. I don't want him to play guessing games with Calvert-Lewin or Harry Kane or whatever the fuck. Not that Harry Kane's ever going to come to the club. That's so unrealistic. But
if we pay around 80 million, I would rather either get Haaland or a Lukaku. I don't want to go for anybody from the Premier League who's not that.
I agree.
You know,
if this guy hadn't had a skull fracture,
even this year, one good season that he's been amazing in. But Lukaku, how many goals have Lukaku scored in the Premier League? So I would go for a Lukaku or Haaland, to be honest.
Lukaku's got 113 Premier League goals.
Yeah,
the man can score.
I would get. You know, if we're going to solve an issue, we're going to solve an issue. And people tell me, oh, what if you had better players around him? We said the same fucking thing about, Drinkwater, man. And now he's not, even Turkey don't want him, man. Even Turkish team don't want him. So please, none of that, if he had better teams around, better players around him. Because even when he's going to play against us, teams don't play against everything like the teams play against us. Like when teams play against us, it's like the plague came to town, man. Everybody just fucking hides, and it's like all defensive. When teams play against Everton, they actually want to play football. Man.
Alfie, yes, Lampard's not managing anymore. Okay, that's why this isn't going to happen, right, Alfie? Yes.
Yeah.
Lampard ain't managing us anymore. Okay, so that won't happen.
How much are you paying Drinkwater? Does anyone know per week? Are we 150?
100 something K.
So you're paying them 150 to slide tackle 16-year-olds and under 21s game, yeah? Is that
and open a restaurant.
Kids, man.
Yeah, I want that restaurant idea.
That restaurant is ranked pretty good, man. On
Chris.
So, you know.
Go on, Chris.
No, I just want to know whose bright idea to bring him in for 35 million. Like that. When I heard, I think I was at Greece when I heard that. Like, it was the most mad deal ever I heard. Like, 35 million, like over 100k a week for Drinkwater to do what? I couldn't understand it. I don't know if people was actually hyped because I wasn't really doing social media back then that much.
Fabio, I'm sorry about your penis size, man. I'm sorry to hear about that one, man.
See that comment about Drogba, yeah? Only 104 goals.
Must fucking hurt to walk, man, with that fucking dick. Jesus Christ.
Guys, I'm tired of these accountants that watch football, man. They just count the numbers. I'm tired of these accountants, man. Oh, look at the numbers. Oh, the numbers. 104. Fuck off, bro. I don't give a shit. I can watch with my eyes and know that Drogba is an incredible striker, man. I don't need to see.
He was an incredible striker, yeah.
Could I say something about the start?
I'm not sure Hasek is having a go. I think he's just.
Yeah, I wasn't having a go at you. Sorry, I wasn't. People on Twitter.
You know what's funny? A lot of those same fans use numbers. They use those numbers to say that Thierry Henry is better than Drogba. But as soon as they tell them that Aguero has more goals in less minutes than Thierry Henry, it's like, you only use the numbers.
Could I also say something? I was gonna say that with the start merchants, Gerrard's got more goals than Iniesta, but is he better player than Iniesta?
Nope.
No.
Not even
exactly. So the logic is flawed in that opinion, man.
Yeah. Well, here's the other. You can use numbers to you can manipulate numbers.
Facts.
All you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
60% of people know that.
Here's the other thing too.
And one more thing as well. Granit Xhaka has got apparently more progressive balls than majority of the players here, but is he a good player?
No,
Xhaka's awful.
Bro, I said that like 20 minutes ago, man. Are you watching like the stream like by?
Anyways,
Still think
about
is in, man.
so about the whole like on to you guys' points about the whole stats thing. You look at Giroud. Giroud is a much better striker than Tammy, even though Tammy has more goals than Giroud. But you look at where Giroud has scored those goals. Giroud scored fucking 4 goals in one game at the Champions League. Tammy is lucky if he can get a brace during the Carabao Cup or like early like fucking FA Cup. And Slendz too.
This is a great way of calling me a virgin. You know that? It's a great way, man. I'm not gonna lie, very creative way. Fucking hell. Yeah, sorry, go on, Marshall.
But no. That was just my point. That it also like the other thing you had to keep into mind when it comes to these stats is what games are these goals coming from? What competitions these goals are coming from? Like it's easy to say like, oh, Tammy is better than Giroud because of the goals, but most of Tammy's goals have been from championship teams at the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup. And then Giroud is scoring fucking 4 goals against Sevilla in Champions League.
Yes. Well, can I just say, last year, Tammy, he scored 16 goals in Premier League. You know, most of those goals came in a period of time. I think it was 5 games.
Yeah,
he scored 2 against Sheffield.
7 or 8 of them came. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Almost more than half, bro. So to me, it's like, bro, you're a patchy player who scores in 5 games. Yeah. Well, then and we want you to perform for 20 games, and you don't do that.
Also, what I hear sometimes is the Tammy tuggers. What they like to do.
That's actually a good one.
What they like to do is Tammy contributed to the team last season, fine. But let's be honest, from about January and then the COVID break, it was Giroud who was playing more and scoring those goals that got us to the top 4. Do you know what I mean? So Tammy did his part, first part of the season, fine. Established us in the top 4. Giroud came in after Christmas, after the COVID break, and sealed it for us. So, yeah, maybe that's true. Maybe, but I'll allow you that one because you have been funny on other things. But that's all good. So I'll allow you that one.
Thin ice.
Thin ice, though. Yeah,
thin ice.
And I haven't counted all of them yet, so you don't know. Thank you very much. So I think we've talked about Haaland a great deal, or other things as well.
Have you seen the leaked football kits of Chelsea, man?
Oh my god!
Yes. Oh god!
It looks like a fighter drew on.
Bro, Nike is doing us dirty with them kits, man. They're doing us dirty.
Guy, have you seen the kits?
Is that legit though?
It's legit.
I've been tricked before like this.
Bro,
I'm trying not to overreact because it could be fake, but if that kit is true. Jesus
Lord
fucking Christ! We're gonna have the worst kit in all of EPL.
Can we just try Puma out? Can we just try because Nike has fucked us over?
It's just too much money.
Let's go back to Adidas, man.
I
don't get why it's so bad.
No, come on.
Actually, you know what? No. I gotta no. Jesus Christ!
Oh, I
gotta find it.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is, you're doing a bad job when a fan-made kit is better than the actual company's kit.
Bro, most of the time, the fan-made kits are better than those fucking kits.
Yeah, and it would be great if they took more fan-made
black and gold.
Let it say all the.
I would love.
I've seen the one in black.
If I had that black and gold one, I would wear it every day to sleep, to have sex. I would just not fucking take it off, man. I would just keep it on all day.
It's my wedding, bro. What are you talking about? It's my wedding.
Man. So clean, man. Instead,
Andrew shall send you the.
Bro, this idiots, instead of making it black and gold, they would do shit like make it yellow and black. Like gold and black, man. Something stupid that make us look like fucking little Flavor Flavs, man. Fuck that shit. Just do
Flavor Flavs.
It's easy, man. It's easy. Just black fucking kit with gold badge and name. That's it.
Talk about our bad kids. Yeah, I wonder what the players think when they see it as well. Like when they have to wear it.
They have to wear it.
They hate it, man. Why do you think it's gonna go to tuck them in, man? Why do you think he tucks them in, man? Because they're fucking horrible.
Oh my god, it's just terrible, man.
What's the
Like
pattern?
you got the racing flag on one side, like Czech Republic of Chelsea, and fucking.
Look at this guy's stomach, man. Jesus fucking Christ. It's 3 months.
You pay. Look at the fucking jersey, Kai. Fuck the guy. I'm not worried about the guy. The guy could be fucking obese for all I care. I just don't want the fucking kit to look like the Croatian fucking flag, and the other side to look like it's stretched out fucking zigzag marks like a fucking pregnant woman.
First of all, Marshall, I'm not gonna fuck the guy. I'm hetero.
That is the worst I've ever seen in my life, man.
Second of all, to all people who are from Croatia, we love your kids. You know, Marshall is still mad that you guys destroyed England in the quarterfinals. We love Croatia. I love Kovacic. Kovacic, if you're watching this, man, send me a signed shirt. You know, I already have 3, but I would love another one. Go ahead, guys. What do you guys think about the kit?
Listen, can I just say, yeah? You know, if you have epilepsy, if you have epilepsy, make sure to not look at this fucking kit, bruv. The patterns on it are horrible.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
It looks like it looks like it was designed by a Make-A-Wish kid, man. That's how fucking horrible this.
Like it looks like they were wanting. It looks like they wanted to do zigzags here, and then someone pulled his shirt over here.
Guys, you remember the Arsenal kit, the one with the stripes, the wearing this season? The front bit reminds me of that red kit.
Let me just say something. Let me just say something to you guys. I have an unpopular opinion.
No.
I like this kit.
Can someone remove Andrew, please?
No, you don't.
God.
Can someone remove Andrew? Please.
Andrew, it's like they've done this, like, I don't know, like took a piece by piece daily and forgot what they're doing.
I don't know what it is though. I just like it. That's it. I just like it. I wouldn't, you know.
They've just gone random.
I think Andrew likes it because I think Andrew likes it because he's had to go through a bunch of nephews' drawings and say, like, be supportive and say, oh, it's a good drawing. It's a good drawing.
You know what I imagine it's like? You know, if you take ecstasy, bro, imagine this is what
supportive.
you see, bro. You see fucking these kind of patterns, bro.
Ecstasy, man. What a fucking mess, man. Look at that. It's so unfucking coordinated, man.
Jesus Christ. This is out there. Like,
we got Nicki Minaj on our stream. Come on.
Yeah, Kazi.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Welcome back.
How you doing, Kazi?
Welcome back.
Yeah, man. It's all right.
Welcome, man. Welcome to No Filter Football, man. What are you gonna say, man?
I love this. I love this No Filter, man. You know, I love the space, man. I can say what I want if I get.
I thought you were gonna say you love the kit.
What do you want to say, bro?
I'm back, yeah? My mom's just calling me.
What do you want to say, bro?
Someone's calling
For me, I want to talk about what's it called. We have to talk about Werner, man. And, I just can't say it. Just talk about Werner and Dip, man. It's the Dip, man.
We've talked about him too much.
No, let him go. Let him go. Go on.
Who's he talking about? Who's he talking about?
I'll be honest, man.
Werner.
I'll be honest, man.
Yeah,
I never liked Werner, man. I'll be honest. Even before he came,
You're chatting shit. I don't believe it.
Listen, guys. I was happy because I didn't have to watch Tammy Abraham miss freaking 1v1s anymore, man. That's why I was happy, man. I didn't want to see Tammy Abraham in the starting lineup. That's about it, man. Didn't want to watch Tammy Abraham anymore. And I thought, you know what, Werner, he's gonna be this new injection of life. He's gonna be fast. I can see someone who could actually run fucking 5 yards without taking 10 minutes. Like Giroud actually irritated me at times. So then, okay, you know what? I knew it was called Werner Leipzig was never clinical. I was never expecting a guy who with a 55% conversion rate. Never expected that. But this idea of low blocks and giving time to a player who's missing open goals, and I'll say this again. When will the lesson be learned that the gift of being able to work in tight spaces and dribble and have a first touch does not disappear when you go to another? It's called.
Kazi, I love you, but you're talking out of Nicki Minaj's ass right now. That's what
he literally is as well.
He likes that,
man. You literally are, bro.
He likes that, man. Come on.
Kazi?
No, it's facts, man. It's
What
facts.
are you eating?
I'm sorry.
Kazi, what are you eating right here, man?
Come on,
man.
My bad. My bad. I'm just saying, man. It's done. Like, he's finished, man. That miss. When that's that miss.
Kazi, you said he has 7 games in next season.
Yeah, I'm saying that because I want to be polite to all you guys. I don't want to go score to get abused, man. That's why, man. I don't want to get abused on Twitter. That's why, man.
This is No Filter, bro. We don't do this.
I don't want to get abused on Twitter, man. I don't want to get abused on Twitter.
You won't get abused, man. You won't get abused. You might not get on next show, man, but you won't get abused.
Kazi, there ain't no parental controls here, man. Just say what you want.
Right, let me do this guy, man. Fine, 7 games, but the ability of I'm talking about basics, guy. I'm not talking about doing a messy we dribble past 10 players. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying, have a first touch and have control of the ball. Like when the ball's at the middle, when the ball's at your feet, at least turn correctly, man. Don't lose the ball, man. At least have awareness. What's called? Stop dribbling with your head down. Like, and not only that, man. The 1v1 chances, man. For me, I wasn't gonna blame him when scored. I feel like people it's the open goals, man. It's the open goals, and when people cuddle with him, man. Like missing 1v1s is one thing, but the cuddling that this guy gets, man. He's in a new league. He's in a new league in this all that, man. I don't rate Tammy Abraham. Everyone knows I don't like Tammy Abraham, man. Bro, I wanted him. I don't care if he leaves, man. He can go, man. I thought
you like Tammy Abraham, man.
No.
I defend him, because I'm exposing how people treat Tammy over how treat Werner, man.
You're right.
There's a vast difference, man. Yeah. Tammy can leave. I don't care if he leaves, man. He could leave in January, man. I wouldn't care, man. The guy he's a bang average striker.
Yeah.
He scored 7 goals in 5 games and it did nothing for the rest of the season, man. Only popped up once in a while, man. I don't care about him. But Werner, for me, man, like, I want to know, can you tell me when a striker got this bad and actually came back? Like this bad, actually just bounced back from this bad form.
Wow.
Bad form.
That's a good.
And don't you dare say Drogba. Don't say Drogba.
No, I'm not gonna say
Drogba. I was honestly gonna say Drogba, man, the second season, but never mind. You already said not to say Drogba.
Do you know what it is, Kai, though?
Yeah, he did. Drogba second season, he started the season.
Can I just say? You know Drogba. Go on, Chris.
No, there was a player who did have a bad, like, when he did play for Chelsea. We left him anyway.
We make a podcast, man.
Be careful who you say, Chris. Be careful. Go on.
No, Mo Salah, like when he did really bad for Chelsea, and he went to Roma and he started doing well.
At Chelsea.
At Chelsea, though, yeah.
At Chelsea.
But the truth is, guys, the truth is.
And then he started, and then he started improving at Roma, and then Liverpool bought him, and he went on. I'm not talking about leaving the club. I'm talking about.
Can I say this about Salah? Can I say this about Salah? Other than Liverpool, he was average. He was average for Egypt. The only reason he's good at Liverpool because that system fits him. He can run and chase balls till the end of the day. But put him in a team where they don't play to his advantages, he's going to be just as good as Werner, man. I don't think he's that good of a goal scorer, Salah.
The truth is, though, Kazi, I'll tell you what. Listen, if next season, we start becoming this team that plays 4-3-3, high press, and we keep finding this guy in behind and he scores 20 goals, I wouldn't mind it. But the thing is, you know what the problem is? Even when he scores 20 goals, we all know his limitations. He will always listen. You'll have a season where he'll struggle against low blocks. He might still score 20 goals. I'm not gonna lie to you, 30 goals even. But I promise you, even Salah, right? Salah has limitations, and those limitations they cost you in the bigger games, bro. The games that you play against United. Let me just finish that. You know the teams that play low block, the Uniteds, the Burnleys, the Sheffield Uniteds. We won't see quality.
Wait, I'm just going.
To answer Kazi's question at Chelsea, only one I can think of. It's probably pretty unfair to him because he joined in January. Is Nicolas Anelka?
How old is he? Like 19 years old?
No. I mean for Chelsea though, Kazi. When we bought him in 2008, he scored
28, wasn't it?
Late 20s, I think. Yeah. But he only scored 2 goals between January and the end of the season, and next season he was top scorer in the league. So yes, and that's 13 years ago. That's 13 years ago.
We could tell they had something about him though.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He had
dribbling.
You're right. He had something about
Timo, you can't see it.
He was balling. Anelka was balling.
I can see moments of Timo, but there has been moments of Timo where he's helped us.
Chris, what you can see is him getting in the right positions. It's not him finishing. That's what you can see.
But that's down to him, though, right?
I'm not talking about finishing. Bro. I'm talking about first touch, man.
Like I see him taking out defenders, like taking 2 defenders, like pushing sometimes because like he when he is on the ball, he is a bit of a threat still sometimes, like because his pace and everything. And and he can win penalties. Like you don't want to let him go. Like once he's let go, he's gone. If you look at Liverpool's game, like they played a high line as well. If you let that guy go, he's gone. So
also Timo did get robbed of a goal there, didn't he?
The handball offside.
Yeah,
it was offside.
Wow.
It's black and white. It's black and white. It's offside. That's it. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean it was offside? Do you think that's fair?
No, the truth is though. Listen, when it comes to offsides, you can't argue with it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's black or white. It's not like a handball. Do you know what I mean?
Let me just say this to the
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I hear you that handball, but do you believe hand? Yeah,
No,
should be
of course.
offside.
Chris, it's bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to you. The thing is, it's not hand. It's you know this part of the sleeve, right? This part of the sleeve. So if you go there, if it hits you here, then it counts as part of the game. So it is offside. Do you know what I mean? It's stupid rules, but it's.
What were you gonna say, Kazi?
I want. If you don't want me to judge a player here of one game of being bad and shit, don't expect me to call him good after one good game, man. Just saying that, man. A few good moments here. One outweigh the bad moments. I don't care, man. Like you could, even at Liverpool game, he had good moments, but he still fucked up like 2 other chances, man.
True, he did.
Yep. I was there with you, Andrew. I'm not sure if you remember. I did say he's gonna miss a few chances now after that goal he scored.
Yeah.
I called it because I knew he would.
I want to ask Kai because I know Kai is a very big fan of Werner, man. Kai loves Werner like he's next level, man. Come on, man. Honestly, Kai, out of 10.
Andrew, can you send Alexis the link?
Kazi. First of all, the only people I love on this planet is my mom, my dad, my girlfriend, and Mateo Kovacic, man. That's the only people I love.
I was waiting for you to say my girlfriend, man. I thought you were not going to say it. I was like, oh shit.
Don't come to me with I love
Not
Werner.
in any particular
I
order.
like
Not
Werner.
in any particular order.
I like, if you want to do it in order, Kovacic first, then my parents, and then my girlfriend, man.
Look at your DMs.
But I do like Werner because I've seen what he can do. Am I convinced with him in a Chelsea shirt? Far from it, right? Far from it. I'm not really convinced with him. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, the guy is never going to be good. Because I do see moments from him. His confidence is on the fucking floor, and he needs to pick it up. Yeah. That's why he gets paid hundreds of thousands of pounds to play football. Like he's living a dream, man. So I can't feel sorry for him. But at the same time, he didn't have the circumstances that he should have, a player had when they first moved into a country. You can't, even Thiago is from Liverpool. He's struggling massively at Liverpool as well. So I'm not gonna cut this guy off and go be crazy. The reason I'm rushing on Tammy is because Tammy haven't impressed me for the last 2-3 seasons. Even when he was on loan to Swansea, he was crap. I've never rated him. So I'm giving Timo until January.
Tammy
but that's
plenty of time.
After that, I'm not gonna give him any fucking time.
The thing is, Kai, do we have time to wait? Do we have, if we want to complete time, do we have time to wait?
Bro, I'm saying I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting for him. I'm not waiting for Mount to be this fucking captain of a 20. If a 23 can't make a fucking through pass, I'm not waiting for them. I would, if I'm honest, I would replace all of them right now and take the role for the team a little bit below to rotation players. I wouldn't make them to be starters. Even Mount, who's apparently our best player, I don't think he's good enough to be a Premier League winner. If I'm gonna be honest with you.
Can I big up Will? Yeah, because Will said from start. Yeah, he said, listen, I'd have Werner as a squad player, and we all said, no. But he was, you know what? He's got a point. I'd have him as a squad player as well next season. Honestly,
I think most of this, I'm gonna call it slander. But most of this, I think we're just disappointed in Werner. That's what it is.
I stand him, but you guys criticize. I
yeah, I know you. I know you.
That's just me, man.
That's fine, but I think even Kazi, if he was really honest with himself, is disappointed.
Yeah.
In him more than
I didn't like him when I came here. I didn't like him when he came in, man. I just wanted what's called. One, I just wanted what Liverpool fans were stealing him off Liverpool. Two, I don't want to see Tammy Abraham ever play for this club again, man. I want him to F off, man. I want him to keep playing the club, man. Just facts, man. I didn't like him.
No, but Kazi, who would you bought instead of Werner?
Huh?
Who would you bought instead of Werner?
Yeah.
Who'd I put on instead of Werner?
I never wanted him. Hi, gentlemen. How are you?
All right, Alexis.
Hey, but who would you striker be instead of Werner at that time?
For me, it's me. Just get Danny Ings, man.
Yes, Johnny. Mount is not good enough to fucking play for Chelsea and win a Premier League. It's my fucking channel, and I can say whatever the fuck I want, man. It's not Master's channel no more, man.
Yeah, but you do know he's gonna end up coming on when he's gonna try.
Danny Ings.
Alexis, man,
is not a bad show.
I think he's doing a say, bro.
Wait. You said Danny Ings.
Guys, let Alexis talk. Let Alexis talk.
All right, Alexis, what do you want to say, bro?
Nothing, boys. I just think people are so dramatic over Werner. Like, give him time. Like, just give him some time. Like,
yeah, I know.
on a level like people giving Tammy 3 years or 2 years now.
Yeah, for real.
Don't try that, Alexis, man.
3 years too much, man. 3 years too fucking much.
No one has given Tammy no time, man.
Yes, they have.
We gave him 2 full seasons.
Bro, I'm hearing Didier Drogba. Every time I hear Tammy, people are like, oh, he's like Drogba, slow starter, he'll score goals.
Stop that
nonsense.
Stop that nonsense, man. You're lying now, man. I'm sorry, man. It's the only person here is Drogba with Werner, man.
I'll get you receipts, bro. I'll get you receipts of people saying that.
He's right. I've seen it said, bro. I've seen it said more than once.
Bro, I've had people tell me, Johnny said when you were there, Tammy at this age is better than Lukaku was at that age.
Yeah, but Johnny said Mount is as good as Paul Scholes, man. His opinion, Jesus fucking Christ, man.
To be fair, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. I'll back him there. He said the ceiling was.
Johnny, having spoken to Johnny a few times, two types of two different variation of things that I will never take his opinion on: football and politics, man. I love you, Johnny, but it is what it is, man.
I will say this about this whole notion that because this is just a different topic. Like I said before, if we don't get Haaland or Lukaku, I am not that worried about this team. If Man City can top the league and potentially almost win the quadruple with no set striker, because let's get it right, Aguero has been injured most of the season, and Gabriel Jesus is a fucking fraud.
Watch your mouth.
We can also do it.
Watch your mouth. Leave Gabby out of here.
Gabriel Jesus has done jack all for Man City this season. He scored one nice goal against Liverpool, and that's it. So I'm not having this Gabriel Jesus is the right striker for Man City, but I'm just saying that we could definitely. My bad, Slendz. I'm just saying that we could definitely win Champions League without a striker, and top the league without a striker. Man City's doing it. Why can't we?
Your fans.
Can I just say, bro? You know Guardiola's system, right? That is one of the biggest anomalies in football, bro. Like the way he operates that system, bro. If you look at Cancelo and then the false nine, do you know what that makes it? That makes it a 6-man midfield. And the way they play the ball, bro, they need to press in midfield. They need to get the ball back and then operate quickly in the channels. We can't. We don't have that kind of system. But I think we've got. Obviously, listen, Pep is a genius. We all know this, bro, and he makes this work. But the truth is. Of course he is. But they play different systems, bro. We can't win the league without a striker. We need to have. If we want to win the league next year, we need someone to score at least 20 goals for us, man. We don't have that this season.
Can you say this? Can I say this, man?
People. Enough with the striker. We've been talking about striker the whole day. Let's move on to West Brom. Because we don't have a lot of time as well. Yeah, we're doing this for like an hour.
Let's see what striker scores against West Brom.
Tammy Abraham, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Tammy's fit.
Chelsea will probably be the whole defense.
Okay,
so
West Brom is this Saturday, 12:30 kickoff. Early kickoff.
12:30.
Oh shit! After international break.
And I'm tired of that.
We're getting the Sam Allardyce team.
I gotta get up so fucking early for those games.
He's coming to Stamford Bridge. Kante is probably out. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, probably.
I would rest him.
Is Jorginho back?
You're right. Yeah, I'd rest him. Jorginho, I think Thiago may be back. Mendy's
I love him going to be rested.
But what we thinking? I mean, what's the fascinating thing for me is going to be the front line, who actually plays. What are you thinking, Kai, for the front line?
No Mount, please. We played so much better without him, man.
He should rest. He should rest anyways.
He should rest anyways.
I don't care if he rests, if he has a burger, if he has a poo. I don't care, man. Just keep him out of the fucking bench. Because last time he played for us, we didn't create anything, and we played when we played without him. We were actually the most creative we have been in a while, man. So I don't see if something is working, why change it? Why change it?
Because he presses
the same one, man. Yeah, so can you, Kaz. I can put you in the pitch, and you can chase the ball as well, man.
Exactly, man. I'm a DM in real life, man. I chase the ball enough, man. I run around, man, pretty well, man.
I don't chase any balls in real life, but that's up to you, bro. That's your life.
Don't give me that, man.
Such a cheap that was such a softball, man.
To be fair, you know what, Andrew? For the West Brom game, man, I just want to see I want to see Kai Havertz, man. I want to see Kai Havertz.
Yeah, same. I just want to see Kai.
I feel like this is a time. I was about to, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it slipped out my tongue. But no, Kai Havertz, I want to see him. Have regular time in that false nine because I feel like for Germany, he had one good game, one not so good. So, bro, he's finding form. He could be one of our best players. Give him time.
Germany's
I think
number
he's
10,
the one guy
baby.
who give him time. So, bro, Kai Havertz all the way, man.
Dude, I'm saying the same exact thing. I want Kai Havertz. The Kai sexual in me just wants to see more Havertz.
Can you say
I would
Havertz
say
sexual?
touch.
Not to get confused with
Havertz sexual. Yeah, that's not confusing. After I said that, I fumbled on my words because I realized what I did. Havertz sexual. Havertz sexual.
Yeah, what I was going to say, like, I don't think Tuchel's going to start Mason Mount anyway. He's going to be like watching his players in the international break. And he's seen Mason Mount's playing pretty much every minute of England and plays on Wednesday.
Did you guys keep
He
Chilwell?
ain't gonna play on Saturday. I don't know Chilwell either. I think he'd play Alonso.
Yeah,
but
Alonso.
I think No, it's not about the shocking part. I think he's gonna play Ziyech, Kai Havertz, and Werner as the front three, and I think Alonso and probably Reece James or Hudson-Odoi right wing back.
Hudson can't play. Hudson's injured. He got.
He's injured. Yeah, my bad.
Reece James.
So it's probably Reece James.
He's got a knock though. I don't know how bad of a knock is it. Do we know?
It's a shoulder.
Oh yeah, they didn't have it. Tomorrow they're gonna have. Tomorrow we're gonna know. Tomorrow is the press conference.
Yeah. Tomorrow's the press conference. I can't wait to hear freaking
Tuchel's lovely voice,
smoky, lovely voice,
man.
The
TT, man. The guy.
Hey, going from Gareth Southgate to Thomas Tuchel is like upgrading from. I don't even know, man. It's like McDonald's to 5-star restaurants.
From a Toyota to a fucking Bentley.
Yeah.
It's like going living in a car with no doors to an actual house. That's what
yeah, there you go.
I was thinking more like living in a dumpster to live into a castle, but I get your comparison as well, man.
Yeah.
But no. Guys, by the way, I think Mount won't play. Mount is going to get rested for Porto.
Yeah.
Because he starts in the important games, unfortunately.
Put him in that bench, man.
Unfortunately.
How is that an important game against Porto, man? I think we're going to win that game easily. Am I the only one who thinks we're going to win that game easily?
You know, maybe. I'm not trying to underestimate Porto just because they
we're going to swab the Nandos right out of them, man.
They have surprises on their sleeves, man. They got, the Portuguese people, they put shit in their sleeves and shit and the shorts, you never know what them, man.
Come on, guys. Are you guys worried about Marega scoring against Chelsea? Marega.
They'll whip out an unregulated ball somehow and sneak it in and,
Yeah, but do you remember how we all thought Atletico Madrid was going to be really tough, but it wasn't?
What's up with Johnny? What's up with the eyes, man? Are you broken, man? What's up with those eyes, man?
Wait, he misses Kazi.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. I think Pulisic starts, man. I think Pulisic gets a shout.
Yeah.
I think Pulisic starts. He's been looking good in international break. I think he just needs more games, man.
Bruh, who did you lot play?
Jamaica.
Yeah, that don't count.
Ireland.
That's a CONCACAF team. That doesn't count.
It's got to start somewhere, though. You know what I mean? It's got to start somewhere. And this is what I was saying before about Pulisic. Look, just like Ziyech, because before Ziyech did anything in the Champions League, everyone was fucking slandering this guy off. And I'm over here saying, I think this guy's playing for a reason. Obviously, Tuchel's seeing something that we're not seeing. And during that Leeds game, he wasn't even that bad. So then he goes on to Porto, and now all of a sudden, Kazi, watch that Leeds game again, because I guarantee you will be shocked to see that he was actually our most creative attacker. Anyways, onto my point. Hold on, let me land. Onto my point. I think the reason Ziyech is even doing as good as he is now is because he's actually getting more consistent game time to develop and have chemistry with the team. We saw how bad the chemistry with the team was with Sheffield when there was like 9 players that were out of rotation. I think if you give Pulisic a good run of games, he's going to show you that he wants to be in this team. He did a good job against Jamaica, Ireland, which I know I don't rate them as teams either, Alexis. I know, but you got to start somewhere, and it's international level. It's a little bit of a higher level than a Sheffield.
I hate when people say that.
To me, Sheffield is a worse team than Jamaica, or Ireland to test yourself.
Yep.
If you ask me,
No, it's not, man.
but
No, it's not.
but I think
I hate
he
when
needs a
people
good
say
run of
that.
games, and he'll get form. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
But I
but,
think-
but Marshall,
Bayern
it's not
Munich-
about the games. I'll say
Bayern Munich hype any international team. Yeah, so do Real Madrid, so do Barcelona. I hate when people say international football is the highest level of the game.
It's
It
crap.
really
No,
is.
it's not.
It is.
No, it's
World
not.
Cup.
It's not.
World Cup
It
is.
is.
World Cup is, man.
It is.
Champions
man.
League
No.
is harder. It has better quality teams than the World Cup does.
Yeah.
No,
We
it's
can
not.
save this for unpopular opinions, but what do you guys think about Pulisic?
How is that not popular opinion? Basically, clubs are made up of the best players from different teams,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
From different national teams. Well, international
Countries are made of the best players of their country.
who randomly
Around the world.
play with each
Yeah.
other. Doesn't make any
Keep
sense.
in mind, by the way, you know, there's better managers at club level than there is at international level as well.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And you're not limited to 150 players or 200 players.
Yeah.
I disagree, but we go on.
No, I hear that.
yeah,
Marshall,
but the thing,
the
Highly.
Pulisic thing, yeah. So let's give him a run of games, see how he does. But yeah,
Now more than ever
man.
because Cho's not going to play. Timo's in
Yeah.
bad form.
But
What are you gonna
Timo's
do?
not in bad form. Like this
Yes,
is
he
what I don't.
is.
Timo might not be scoring, but he's doing the other stuff that makes us
Yeah, but
look good. Like when he
he's a
played,
striker, man, he's to score goals.
he's not playing striker though. He's playing left inside
Left wing.
forward.
Still, like he's
Bro,
not.
he's
Well,
been
Alexis,
crap,
Still,
man.
let me,
that's-
Alexis,
Don't
I'll
try
ask
that.
you, Alexis, let me ask you something that I asked previously.
Wow.
This whole season, we've had the left wing, the left forward area position has been consistent of Timo and trying to get Timo to work.
Yeah.
This is the results that Timo has gotten you so far. Can you agree that Timo has played more games than Cho and Pulisic this whole season? Frank Lampard and Tuchel.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
So
fact.
how long do you give Timo until you start giving the other players that need more consistent games to gain form time?
Bro, Pulisic and Cho haven't been fit enough long enough
Yeah.
in the season to be given chances. And plus, when they have been given chances, they're not scoring or assisting to take that position off them. You can't-
They are
That's Timo, though.
They are though.
They haven't been that convincing. Neither
Pulisic
of
has
them.
1 goal and 1 assist in 20 Premier League games.
Look, I'm not
No.
saying that Pulisic has been better this season at all. I understand exactly where you're coming from. You know exactly where I stand with
Yeah.
Pulisic. If he doesn't do well by the end of next season, sell him. But I'm saying right now he's looking like he's picking up form. He won man of the match against Sheffield, which I know Sheffield wasn't that great. He won man of the match against Jamaica, and he played good against Ireland. He's picking up form. He's playing game. He's getting back in the groove of things. I think if we're not going to start Cho, and we don't really need Timo, we might want to save him for Porto. Why not play him against West Brom?
Everton, yeah.
Going into that, we're gonna go through the room and we're gonna choose like the front three for each of us. Like which of us think like the best front three that should start that game. For me, I would go Werner, Pulisic, and Havertz. That's my front three. What about you, Slendz?
Yeah, it'll be Werner, Pulisic, and Havertz as well. Yeah, that's how it go.
What about you, Andrew? We just go with like
Yeah,
On
Werner, Havertz, and Ziyech.
okay, Alexis.
Same as everyone. Like that is the one I would go with. I would give Pulisic a chance. Like
Yeah.
I think this is the right game.
Can I talk what's called on that stat thing that you're talking about? What's called? I've never
Yeah.
seen a striker judge here by penalties one man. Can you please tell me?
I've never judged him. I've
Kazi,
never
it
judged
wasn't
him.
that.
Kazi,
it wasn't just
hold on,
penalty.
one second, Chris.
I've never
This
watched it in my
is what I'll
life,
say.
man.
This is what I'll say, guys. One second. This is what I'll say.
One
Listen,
time, one
Reaching,
the point that Alexis made is good. Do you know why? Because a Tuchel system needs a guy like Timo Werner. But I understand the frustration. We want Timo Werner to be scoring goals. I'm not going to
100%.
move away from that.
I'm
But we need someone to press from the front. That's what Timo Werner does. I understand the frustration.
pressing. Why is Mason Mount not there?
Bro,
then?
No,
I
no, no.
understand.
Bro, but
Pressing.
let me explain to
Why
you.
is Mason
It's not
Mount
the
not there
press. I think pressing is the wrong word. You need a willing runner. So
Mm.
the way you need to look at it is Kai's the false nine, right?
Yeah.
You got a creative source in
This guy.
one of Mount or Ziyech, yeah? I'm not saying they're creative. I'm not saying Mason Mount is super creative. Yeah.
Splash in a puddle.
Okay. On the left-hand side, there needs to be one that's posing the threat for running from deep. It's either Pulisic or Werner. And neither one of them is banging. So what are you meant to do in that situation?
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
Like,
Kazi, name the front three, man, because we already been going for quite some time, man.
Yeah.
Probably what's
Yeah.
called Pulisic, Ziyech,
I know you're
and
mountain there, man.
I know you're going to put Mount in there.
Say it again, Kazi. Sorry, say it again, man.
Pulisic, Ziyech, and Werner. I mean, Kai Havertz.
All right, cool.
I want that fraud. What's called Werner, man. Missing.
Okay.
Go on, Chris.
Well, we'll go like Kazi. We're gonna have Werner because we can't go without him, and we're gonna have Kai Havertz and Ziyech.
Movement. That's why he's there, man.
No, you chose Macy. No, you chose Macy.
No, the reason not Mason Mount, he played on Wednesday, and I don't want to like. He had a bit of a knock as well. Like
don't worry, Chris. Don't worry, Chris.
I'm just going
You know what knock he has? He has knock in his fucking brain where he can't make it.
Oh my god.
Oh, Alex, man, Kai, man, come on, Alex, go on.
I wouldn't play Werner for this game. I think play Pulisic, play Ziyech, and
thank you, Alex, man. You're the only one with sense, man. Thank you, man.
What were you saying, Alex? I didn't hear that. Sorry, mate.
Werner's confidence after that shot. I'd give him a rest into the Porto game. I think the Porto game he could.
Johnny, are you broken, man? Are you broken? Like he can't not stop it.
Who's your front three, Alex?
I can't get this team, but he's played too much, so I give him a rest. Like,
Alex, give us your fucking front three, man. Come on, man.
I did.
You're like a politician, bro. Come on.
Ziyech for the second Havertz, man.
Ziyech for the second. Okay.
Alex is like Arsene Wenger.
None of us chose Mount. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you. None of us chose Mount. I know Marshall's gonna ruin it, man. Look at Marshall. Marshall's face is gonna ruin it, man. I can.
Go on, do it.
Wait.
Hassan, go.
All right. I was gonna go for something different. I was gonna do a Pulisic, Werner, Ziyech. I would probably. I would do some different. I'll put Werner central, right Ziyech, left wing Pulisic. I thought I could do some different.
Okay.
All right.
Marshall.
I think we save Werner for Porto on Wednesday. And Saturday, we are going to go with Ziyech, Havertz, and my boy, the American Dream, Pulisic.
Okay.
Dusty.
He's your boy now, yeah? He's your boy now.
Chose Mount. None of us chose Mount.
You guys,
Marshall, he's the fake Captain America. He's the fake Captain America.
He is bootleg Captain America.
American Theo Walcott, bro.
Wait. I'm not gonna let you guys do that today.
I'm joking.
Theo could finish.
Oh man! All right. I think that's the end of it. We've nearly reached 2 hours, and it's been a good 2 hours. A lot more people on here than we usually have. Good mix and match. It's all good. We're gonna go through socials. If you want to give your socials, fine. Like and share this video, please, guys. Subscribe to the channel.
Is it 1,000 yet?
They screwed us, man. They took some away from us.
It took like 30 subscribers away from us, man, in one night. I don't know why.
Don't worry, I'm gonna make 10 accounts for you guys. I'm gonna make 10 accounts for you guys.
Yeah, YouTube is after us.
Big up, Kaji, man.
I'm just gonna share. Yeah, make as many accounts. People go to your moms, go to your dad, your sisters, your nan.
They check it, man. They check it. They do like.
That's why they delete it. That's what they delete.
I do have 2 accounts. I have my phone and my iPad to this.
I think what happened is all this Mount slander Kai is saying all over the place, and they're just hurting us so bad.
You know what?
Lampard.
I don't need this man to subscribe to me. I don't care.
After a game once, I came out and I was like, you know what? Get Lampard out. And the video done well. I lost. Instead of gaining subscribers, I lost 25 subs.
See? Bro.
Lampard has better protection than the Pentagon.
What game was this?
That's what you have to do.
Bro, this was in Lampard's first season. I think we lost this. I don't remember who it was. I'll find out and I'll message you, bro. Honestly, it was mad. Like, I used to have to be so careful. Pulisic and Lampard are the 2 things you can't touch on YouTube without getting consequences. Americans are so defensive over that man.
I can see it like Brittany popping up with the fucking.
Right, guys, let me just say this. I have one more comment on Werner. Just one more comment. I
Jesus
think.
Christ.
Listen, guys.
Just one more. Just one more. Just one more. I need my fix. I need my fix.
That's tells us, get on it. Just one more. Just one more.
I think.
He's like an obsessed ex, man. He's just like trashing this guy every chance he gets.
This is hurry up. Look,
I think
guys,
he's
let
a
him
top.
talk and then we can leave.
I think he's
Go
a
on,
top
Tony.
four. I think he's a top 4 striker, but not what's called a league-winning striker, man. Same with Mason Mount, man. I think Mason Mount's a top 4 midfielder, but not man.
Again with the sarcasm, man.
No, it's
All right,
I'm
that's it. Go on. That's it. No, that's it. That's it. Alex, do your socials, please.
Guys,
Yeah,
go
do
follow me
something.
on. Go follow me on. Actually, don't follow me. Subscribe to the channel, innit?
Oh.
That's what you do.
Guys,
Subscribe to the
come
channel.
on, guys. Let's
Literally, get the boys to 1,000.
channel, man.
Yeah.
1K,
Okay.
man. Come on.
Okay. Does anyone want to shout out their socials?
Yep.
No.
Add me.
Let's Lens because he has this channel.
We don't
for
care
the-
about your
Yeah, man.
feelings,
Just Slendz Talks on YouTube. But most importantly, this channel, as I said, keep share this video, share it to everyone. Make sure you subscribe and like this video as well, man.
And as we said before, man, we do no field here. We do a lot of banter here, but you know what I mean.
Don't take it seriously,
Just
man.
don't take it. Don't take it seriously. If you don't like someone, don't send them any hurtful messages. We've seen this week what
Facts.
you know.
Don't care about your feelings.
No, it didn't. We've lost a big voice in this community. Big man, Claude. This, we're gonna,
R.I.P., man.
he is the epitome of no filter. Claude is, okay. He's the epitome of no filter. But Kai, take us out, man.
If you're gonna send me hate, mate, send it. Like Andrew said, I've been called worse by better.
You
It's a
guys
great line. It's a great line. Make a shirt, bro. We need to make a
If you guys
shirt.
saw the comments, what's called the tweets that I got, after I made that lamp, what's called that Premier League All 11 with Monster.
Yeah.
If you saw what's called the message request that I got on Twitter, for not putting in Lampard, man. The beast was, oh my god, I got like 12. All of a sudden, I got like 12 message requests, man.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
Now
Really?
Now it's nice. When I was on the terrace, I would get all the fucking hate daily, man. Now I'm good, man. Less people write me. I'm good. I still get some like, "Oh, you're a sexist cunt." All the some occasionally the occasionally you're a sexist cunt kind of stuff. But other than
Like Johnny Bravo, bro.
Kai,
Shame
any
Johnny
publicity, any publicity is good publicity, bro.
Come on,
Keep
Kai.
going.
Listen, Andrew, when you guys get monetized, with Kai on the channel, you're not getting any monetization. Every video is getting taken down.
Kai, take us out, bro.
Oh, man.
Come on.
Anyway, my peeps, take care of yourself. Enjoy your weekend. Don't do drugs, and I'll see you guys on Saturday with the Chelsea show. Take care, everybody.
Have a good